Morning guys, it's time for another video. You probably can't see in the camera at the moment, but it's quite early. I think the time is about 7 o'clock in the morning now. I'm trying to beat the heat, so I'm going for a ride today, but I'm setting off nice and early. Hopefully get 3 or 4 hours in. Unfortunately the temperature's still remaining in the upper 30s in the afternoon, so it's too hot for me to get out, but I'm going to make a start now and we're going to go for a ride out of Casablanca and into the countryside a bit. I'm going to make a move because it's not going to get any cooler, and I'll catch up with you in a little bit. So today's a bit of a race against time really. As I say, I've got some miles to do, but got to get it done before it gets too hot. I've got sunscreen, but it's not really about the sun, it's just the heat. The weather's just not playing ball, and I got fed up with waiting. I wanted to get out and do some riding. If this is the only way I can do it, so be it. To be the strangest of bicycle lanes ever. It's on the inside of the traffic. It's really weird. I've got a roundabout coming up. Somehow I've got to get onto the roundabout in heavy traffic and to the outside of the roundabout. Only in Morocco. Well, the roads are certainly very busy. Everybody going to work on a Monday morning. One thing's for sure though, the Moroccan people like the trike. So many smiles and thumbs up and happy faces. And the traffic's no problem at all, even though it's a bit heavier than normal. As usual, we've got this lovely wide road and they're all sticking to the inside lane, so yeah, it's all good. And before long we'll be outside of the town and into the lovely countryside, which, as you know, I prefer. All good. I didn't go the wrong way, but it did lead me to a one-way street that I don't want to be on. I think it's too hard to go back the other way, but stop for a break anyhow. It's warm already. I've only been on the road 20 minutes. All good, all good. So, not an unusual occurrence, just past the scene of a little accident. And big group of men all arguing who's to blame. Yeah, doubtless some money will exchange and they'll go their separate ways. Oh, at least the traffic's lightening off a bit now. Oh. A little bit hair raising in places just then. Hey, all good fun, that's what I'm here for. Time to pull over and check I'm still on the right road, I think. Looks like the right road, but certainly big enough. We'll do some smaller roads and dirt roads later. Or should we say dirt tracks? I don't think we can call them a road. Sorry about the lighting, guys. As always, I can't change the position of the sun. As you've seen already, Moroccan roads are quite wide and generally empty. However, that doesn't mean they're all that safe. The general rule for drivers and riders on Moroccan roads seems to be every man for himself. Make your own path, the shortest path possible, with the least resistance. These poor guys on the moped in front of me are having problems. I get the lovely smell of two-stroke all the way down here, thanks to my friends with the problems in front. He's trying his best to rev the guts out of it, but it just won't go. Now it's conked out again, poor buggers. I'm sure they'll overtake me in a couple of minutes. So they have these telephone masts all over Morocco disguised as palm trees, which is funny in its own way, but quite good I suppose. At least it's disguised as something. But the bit that I really find remarkable is at the bottom they have a diesel generator to power it. Don't know whether you can hear that over the noise of the traffic. But it had me wondering the other day, I wonder how often a guy has to come round and put some fuel in it. Just got these generators running 24 hours a day at the bottom of them. Really strange when there's an electric power line just running along right behind it. Hey ho. Just thought I'd show you that one. So you're riding along on what by all accounts is a dual carriageway, and you're confronted with a moped coming straight towards you on your side of the road. Yeah. Like I said, they just take the shortest route, whatever's good for them. I'm glad all countries aren't like that. I don't know the name of the place that I'm passing at the moment, but it's been a building site for the last 4 years, since I was last passed here anyhow. Yeah, I mean, the size of this building site would put the Chinese to shame, to be honest. I'll probably put a screenshot from Google Earth on it as well. They've just created a whole new town of blocks of flats on the outskirts of Casablanca. Oh god, there's glass everywhere. Hey, not funny, this is all uphill. Nobody told me there'd be hills. You know me and hills. It's warm. I think it's probably 8 o'clock by now. 8:30. Here we go, look, there's a car now coming straight towards me. Absolute craziness. Well, I'm finally outside of Casablanca. And about to go into the proper countryside. It's been a bit of a climb, as you can probably see in the background there. Gone through one bottle of water already, on to my second. I best keep moving, I suppose. It's not going to get any cooler, is it? But it was nice to have a rest at the top of this hill. Right, onwards and upwards. So what little traffic there is not playing very nice on this road. They don't get over and they're coming quite close to the side of me, so I've decided to go on that hardcore dirt side, which is fine. It's absolutely, I mean, it's rock hard. It's just as good as the asphalt. And it keeps me safe. Problem number 2. Dogs. They're so scared. Dogs, eh? Cyclists love them worldwide. I'm sure I'll see a few more dogs before the day's done. Must stop holding the camera here and hold the camera out there. I'm sure you can still hear me. Prickly pears, love them. Chilled in the fridge, they are so refreshing on a hot day. But better to let the guys on the street peel them for you. The prickles on a prickly pear embed in the skin and you can't get them out, and then they get infected. Horrible little tiny hair-like slivers that get right under the skin. You really don't need them in your day. But the flesh inside, oh, it's lovely. Like a sweet watermelon. If I see somebody selling some, I might stop and have one or two. They really are nice. The ripe ones are red. They turn a pinky red colour. Really good. Lots of kids here getting ready for school. Damn, that's a big school. This must be a big town. Again, I don't know these towns' names. I'll put them up on the screen. This one appears to be a bit of a trucker's stop. To be fair, the drivers of the trucks have been the most professional. They give me so much room. Really good. And they put their hands up and pip their horns. Yeah, definitely a trucker's stop. This horrible drop off the side of the road here at the moment, so I can't get out of traffic's way. Oh, yes I can. Moroccan people are lovely. I'm not just saying that. They genuinely are nice people. They're happy to see me out for the day, enjoying myself in their country. They're all smiles and thumbs up. Loving it, really good. those lorries don't half travel fast. I really need to learn the language. There's so many people that probably can't see it now. There's a guy just turned around and came back on his moped to check whether I was alright because I'd stopped to have a drink. Bless him. It'd be so nice to be able to communicate with these people a bit better. Thought I had a flat tyre for a moment. Just a bit of rough road. Thank goodness for that. That'd be a first on these tyres. They're still going strong. It's funny, but the further you get away from town, the worse the roads get. Oh, bottle number 2 down. Better fill that up again before we start moving. So yeah, these roads are now just like falling apart at the side. There's just about enough room for 2 vehicles side by side, but I shall have to be a little bit more careful here. Oh. Keep an eye on my mirrors. Time for my Legionnaires, I think. Oh. Oh. How's that look? Silly, I know, but there we go. At least it keeps the sun off my neck. So, progressed a bit more, and just thought I'd show you the state of the road. Some fairly large potholes in it. It's not great. I'm sitting in this dirt side bit, and to be honest, I think the dirt's probably smoother than the road at this point. Because if I go in the road, you can't with potholes like that. Or even worse, this one. I mean, that's got to be 3 feet across. And that would make me having to go out there to get around it, and doing that in traffic is just not fun. Lovely long straight roads. You can see for miles. The sun is quite hot, but I'm actually okay so long as I keep moving. I've got a bit of a breeze in my face anyhow, but with me moving as well, it's making it quite bearable. But like I say, I just don't want to stop, because then it's furnace time. Big lorry. I've lost the hard shoulder now as well, so... Well, there's one there, but not that I can use it. It's not wide enough. These guys are alright, they're going round, they've got room. Thankfully there's nothing coming the other way at the moment, so they can go around me. Oh! Got dust or something coming off the back of them, I don't know what that is. It's like cement dust. Oh. It's a good day. I'm loving this, guys, loving it. I've only seen the Moroccan countryside from the back of a car before. To be out here doing my own thing is just superb. There's so much to see. I wish I could show you more of it. The camera just doesn't do justice. There seems to be something on fire up ahead. Probably just burning rubbish. But I might have to hold my breath. What's he burning? There's a man over there setting light to it all. Burning stubble or something by the looks of it. Crazy man. Oh well, hold me breath time. What a landscape. Hot. So very, very hot. But at least I'm not a donkey. Poor little bugger. So, more sunscreen. It's hard to describe just how hot it is now. I had to stop just to put some sunscreen on. And you can probably see there's a little bit of a breeze, but it's blowing hot. Oh. And my road changes completely now. I've got to go down there. So no more hard top. Onto the dirt. And there ain't a lot of shade. Hey ho. It is interesting though. It was fun earlier, now it's interesting. The locals are watching me doing some of these ride-by shots with the camera on the floor. They don't see the camera, but they see me going backwards and forwards 2 or 3 times. I can only imagine what's going through their minds. I don't know how many of these rides I'm going to be able to do, guys, whilst I'm here, because this weather shows no signs of breaking. Oh, big potholes, excuse me. Between the weather and obviously having to do the things that the family want to do, I'm finding it quite difficult to get out on the trike. I mean, I'm getting out and doing short rides, but they're not video worthy, if you see what I mean. I can't make vlogs out of short 1 and 2 mile rides. It just doesn't work. And even this ride this morning, setting off as early as I did, has still been quite punishing. I can feel the sun's burning me, even though I've got the factor 50 on. It's yeah, it's not great. And the heat is just really zapping my strength. Everybody else is indoors, keeping out of it. All these little farms round and about, and you just don't see anybody about at all. The sun's just beating down. Yeah, I can't be doing too many trips like this. So I'm just eating my snack, and over there, where it looks a bit greener, it's a mint farm, and there's some guys over there cutting the mint at the moment, and it smells wonderful. The smell of lovely fresh mint blowing on the wind. Really nice. Look at these two little monsters. Salam. Let's give them a little snack each, eh? Tonics. One each. Share it, yeah? Good. So, having given away my snacks, you know, Trinny is so good on these rough roads. I barely feel any difference at all on my legs. It's yeah, just as easy as being on a hard top, to be honest. Apart from when you come across big divots like that, of course, but she might have suspension, but I still wouldn't want to go through some of these potholes. Really surprised I haven't seen more dogs. I'm glad I haven't seen more dogs, but yeah, it's usually more than what I've seen today. Perhaps the sun's just too hot, perhaps they're all in the shade relaxing. That wouldn't surprise me at all. Oh, speak of the devil. Turkeys, look. Go on. Oh, they're buggers, aren't they? Bark is worse than their bite. They're very loud, but they just don't understand what the trike is. Well, I'm nearly at the end of my ride, guys. That all went by swimmingly. Salam. This is the in-laws' little village that I'm riding through. And the village water pump. Salam. And that house over there is where I'm headed to. So, time to sign off, guys. That's it. I can't say I'm unhappy at having made it. It is beating down on me now. And I'm very, very tired. The sun has just zapped all my energy. But it's been a fantastic ride. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you've had a little taste there of what Moroccan traffic is like, for sure, but also the Moroccan countryside. But in any case, guys, that's it. Leave a like if you liked it, as always, and if you leave a comment, I read them all, as you know. Yeah, I do like reading your comments. Thanks ever so much for those that do bother to comment and click the like button. It is appreciated. Here comes Pascal, the other dog. He keeps me awake at night. Naughty little bugger. Yeah, anyhow guys, that's it. I'm off. And I'll speak to you again soon. Cheers then. Ta-da.